build-up of a clash which always has fans from both sides absolutely glued to their devices. As they say in Hindi, ek se bhale do. If one India versus Pakistan clash wasn't enough, how about having another one? And as we gather here in the build-up to the all-important clash between the arch rivals once again, I, your host Damini Basu, take absolute delight to invite and welcome my panelists for today, Boria Majumdar, Rohan Chaudhary and Shamrat Roy. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining. Boria Da, straight away with you. How about your emotions about another India versus Pakistan clash in just mere few days?
You know, the plan was it's a 3-match series. I mean, that's what the organizers want, right? I mean, obviously, Afghanistan will have other things to say, and they've played excellent cricket. So, no offense meant to Rashid and the Afghan boys, but it was always the idea that in a 2-week span, we will have 3 India-Pak encounters. And we've got one, we're having another one, and then on the 11th, everybody would want to see India face Pakistan for the finals. Having said that, it's 1-0 India, right?
Yeah.
And that was redemption. So it's actually square all. But if you see that match, there are a lot of questions that you can ask. Whether it is of the Indian top order, you can ask. Whether it is of Rohit, Rahul, Virat, all 3 of them. I mean, yes, you will say Virat looked better in that Hong Kong game. Having said that, I mean, is he the Virat Kohli of old? No. India got away because of Surya, got away because of Hardik. So these 2 champion innings allowed India, but the top order has still got to answer a number of questions. On the other hand, I was hugely impressed with Naseem Shah. So Pakistan also against Hong Kong, the way Khushdil finished, the way Rizwan went about it, Babar's not scored, so he is due. Will he get it back against India? So a lot of interesting questions. Again, Bumrah and Shaheen will be missed. Again, now Jaddu will be missed. So India is actually playing without Harshal, without Bumrah, without Jaddu. So it's a very different Indian bowling attack. But again, you know, I'll be honest. This is one rivalry that adds to cricket.
Now, Rohan, before you, unfortunately, I'll stop you there. Before you take that very delectable sip, I'll come to you with the important question. As Boria raised once again the Indian top order. You know, don't you feel that, you know, Team India have made it like quite of a habit to, you know, always get away because the top 3 are not firing for quite a long time now, quite some time. They have made themselves extremely but obvious, we would say, to the opposition. So aren't you feeling that, you know, too much reliance on the middle order can not always favor Team India?
Yes, obviously, but we have seen the top order fail against Pakistan in the first match, but as Sir mentioned, Virat Kohli got some runs in the Hong Kong match, so probably he'll also deliver, I believe so. But one thing that Shaheen Afridi was not present in the first match, he won't be here in this match, but as you say, we actually had to wait till the last over, last 3-4 balls without him. So that says a bit about our batting. So I think the top order must perform. I think they will be looking for revenge.
Of course. Pakistan is such a team, so is India. And continuing from there, Shamrat, Bang, you give me that fist bump. You were so correct about Virat Kohli. Congratulations.
I talked about Sky also.
Yeah, you did. Brilliant. But now let me come to a very serious question. A player of Virat Kohli's caliber, you know, getting runs against a team like Hong Kong, let's be very practical here, doesn't suit somebody like a Virat Kohli who boasts of some of the most mouth-watering world records. Yes, he got some runs, but you know, we would love to see him perform against teams like Pakistan, like Australia, which he has been struggling for quite some time. How are you expecting Australia's clash once again?
So we already looking in the past game, like he was showing some of his films from like he's coming back to form and all. So it will a matter of time that he will rise again and he will deliver performance for India like he used to do in the back in times. 2016 he was the best year for Virat Kohli that I know for him. So he will come to that form. So I have believe in him. But obviously that you have to first top order, first to have to give something to start with, like minimum 50 runs of partnership in the first opening pair. So that is a crucial thing that you have to do in the first 6 to 7 overs there.
Boria, the one question I will, you had asked to one of our senior panelists, I will rephrase it and ask ask you, too much dependence on the middle order, like a team of Team India's caliber having such a, I would use the term a weak top order who hasn't been firing for quite some time now. Having players like Rohit Sharma, like Virat Kohli, like KL Rahul, too much dependence on the middle order, can it be in the long run, as the World Cup is just a month away, can it be fruitful for Team India?
You see, at this point in time, the top order hasn't delivered as we all expected. So, but having said that, the potential and the class is known. So so there's no question that Rohit, Rahul and Virat need to up their game if India has to do well in the World Cup. The other problem, as far as I'm concerned, is they're very similar kind of players. So Rohit, Rahul and Virat at this point in their careers will take a bit of time to get going, or they have. If there is a change in approach, it will be refreshing. But Surya, for example, Gautam Gambhir made a point about batting Surya at 3 because Surya can explode from any point.
Exactly.
Now, are we becoming too predictable in the power play? KL, for example, has all the shots in the book, but we've not seen KL explode in matches that are of real significance, like Pakistan. And you mentioned about Virat. Look, form is not about a Hong Kong or a Pakistan. Form is form. So he's delivered runs. For me, seeing Virat score was a matter of relief rather than happiness.
The opposition was immaterial.
Yeah, that he spent time, that he's got those runs, that he spent time in the middle in a match situation. It was more relief for me. Obviously, Surya took it away. Surya looked in a different level at that point. But so no question, you're right, that the top order has to be better against opposition like an Australia or whatever. But again, you're talking about people like Rohit and Virat, who are, according to me, India's maybe 1-2 in our all time, right? So these people, you've got to back them and you've got to believe that they will come good. That's why they're in the team, right? I mean, they're in the team because all of India knows and wants them to deliver. And Rohit as captain, he was superb against Pakistan. I mean, the captaincy that we have seen from Rohit Sharma, the kind of confidence he's able to give his players, terrific. I mean, absolutely terrific. Quick story about Rohit.
Please.
Rohit was telling me, I was talking captaincy with Rohit, and he was telling me, he said, मैं आपको super over के बारे में बताता हूँ. So he went back to a match in New Zealand where Rohit batted a super over against Team Saudi. And he said, the first ball, Rohit tried to hit, he missed it. And India was chasing some 16 or so. So he said, the second ball, I think also he missed. He said, I immediately told myself कि मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ, मैं ज़्यादा कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. He said, मेरा दिमाग गया एक गुजरात Titans versus Mumbai Indians का IPL match, जहाँ पे Aaron Finch और Brendan McCullum open कर रहे थे for Gujarat, two of the biggest hitters, and Jasprit Bumrah was bowling. He said Bumrah is the greatest exponent of the white ball in a super over, and Bumrah came to me saying क्या डालूं? So Bumrah too was flustered. He said अगर Bumrah flustered हो सकता है तो टीम सऊदी भी होगा. अगर मैं still रहता हूँ अपने pitch में, let the bowler make the mistake क्योंकि वो भी सोच रहा है कि मैं रोहित शर्मा को बॉल डाल रहा हूँ. And let me get into the bowler's mind rather than they be other way around. Hit 2 sixes and of course closed it out. So Rohit Sharma as captain is a great mind, and that's what. So if the batter comes good, the captaincy will get even better. That's the story.
And this point which Boryada makes, this makes me match him with Owen Morgan, because when Owen Morgan was captaining Kolkata Knight Riders, that's, as a KKR fan, I will say, with all due respect to all IPL fans, that's exactly why we wanted him in the KKR team as well. With the bat, if he wasn't contributing, his captaincy skills were unbelievable. He was so great. Rohan, I'll come to you once again. A struggling KL Rahul. We know he has the talent. We know he has the shots, as Dha stated. Somewhere he is still struggling to find his mojo.
Yes, we have seen KL Rahul deliver some big events, big innings, but he's struggling a bit. As we saw, Virat Kohli getting back in runs. That day will also come that KL Rahul will also come back to runs, and that's very important for India as a team going forward in the World Cup also, because KL Rahul getting back in runs is obviously any team. If the opening pair fails, it becomes more pressure for the middle order. So to relieve the middle order batsman, KL Rahul must come back to form actually.
See, the problem with KL is too many injuries.
Yeah.
Because he has not had a consistent run in international cricket. He's not been able to get that form back. So every time he gets in, there's been some problem, either COVID or injury or something. He's got talent, there's no question. So you want KL to spend a bit of time there, get into groove. He's a 360-degree player. He's got all the shots.
Absolutely.
And you would need a KL in Australia. So the point is, as quickly as possible you want that, and get him an injury-free period. Same with Jaddu. I think 8 times in the last 10 or 11 months, 8 times he's been injured in one. So that for me is now becoming a worry, that someone as fit as Ravindra Jadeja with so many injuries, India needs him. So these are important questions which over a period of time India will have to answer.
Shamrat, you were bang on with Surya Kumar Yadav. So let's have you talking to us about your thoughts on how great Surya Kumar Yadav is. And come, let's ask some interesting questions. Can you or would you like to see Surya Kumar ever opening for Team India? Well, what if we see him opening tomorrow?
Yeah, that would be like a surprise for me, like if he opens for Team India. And I won't be surprised, that I will be happy rather, because if he opens and like delivers like in the 6 overs 80 or 90 runs, he can deliver something like that with those shots that he's like lofting out each and every ball. So the fielders will be in the 30-yard circle, so he can like deliver more that type of shots. And while the interviewing Surya Kumar, he also said that most of the shots were non-intentional and all that things. So he just came in like in the flow and something like that.
Okay, before we move on, we have a fan question, and we would really encourage our fans to keep sending us questions like this. Rajarshi Banerjee has sent 2 questions. Boryada, I'll place them in front of you. His first question is, don't you think that Mohammad Shami would have made this Indian bowling lineup in the World Cup more lethal with his wicket-taking abilities in the initial overs, as he has done for Gujarat in the IPL, with India already having Bumrah and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar to look after the death overs?
There's no question, and what a day to ask this question, Mohammad Shami's birthday. So wish Mohammad Shami a very happy birthday. And Mohammad Shami's quality is not debatable. He's got incredible quality. Having said that, T20 cricket, we've seen a fantastic IPL. But I mean, is he part of India's schema in the T20 format? The selectors, I think yes, or should be. But they also needed to try out an Arshdeep Singh, give him a go and see. Bhuvi was making a comeback. So you were trying to do all of that, get it ready, because Rohit has repeatedly said we are experimenting for the World Cup. Every position has to have a backup, a like for like. So India was trying out all of that. But the long and short answer is, I think Mohammad Shami is still one of our best in red ball. So red ball, you preserve a Mohammad Shami. If he's exhausted or if he's played too much cricket, you protect him, because I don't see a replacement for Booms and Shami in red ball cricket. White ball, I do see. So in terms of priority, obviously a World Cup becomes top priority.
Absolutely.
But anything else, prioritize in a manner that your best fast bowlers are preserved.
Okay, and now the second question that comes from Rajarshi Banerjee, once again, it will be an open house question, but of course, Boryada, you give your insights the most, but you both are most welcome to answer it. And the second question goes, should India look for Avesh Khan's replacement now? No, because if you do, then you are actually telling a youngster who has enormous potential that, for some matches we are already starting to look beyond you. How old is Avesh Khan? He's about 21. So somebody who's just come through the ranks, and if you see, he's got this wicket-taking ability. Yes, some run-giving balls, but at the same time, some beautiful yorkers. Even in that Zimbabwe tour, that last over, kept his cool, bowled that yorker, got the wicket. So Avesh Khan has this knack of picking wickets, which is a rare talent. Yes, he leaks runs. That's what you've got to see and change. Over a period of time with which, how does he improve? Not by keeping him out of the team. He will improve the moment he's playing more. He gets used to more match situations, more tough situations. That's how a player improves. When somebody just comes in, for example, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, my thought goes back to 2011-12 when he played for the Sahara Pune Warriors in the IPL. 120, dibbly-dobbly pace. That is not the Bhuvaneshwar. And then the Bhuvaneshwar Kumar over a period of time. You've got to give them matches. So that's the same answer. I mean, you don't just play. And Rohit Sharma, again I'm telling you, Rohit Sharma is one captain who will not look beyond a player with 2-3 games. He will give them a longer rope, and that's what makes him so special. And let's continue with this replacing thing. I personally would say that replacing is a very, difficult and tough decision to be taken. Not easily should you, replace players. Of course you should, because everybody's playing for the country, everybody's playing for the team, for the betterment, for the success of the team. Replace players only if, you don't have any other option, if the team is not able to succeed. So Rohan, I need you to, tell us about your thoughts, about these replacing. Nowadays, I believe, with the inception of the IPL also, we as fans or as viewers, we become extremely critical that just replace that person, because cricket is no less than a religion, and with so many people wanting to play cricket, just replace the person. So what do you feel about this replacing thing?
I'm not a very fond of replacing young talents. I have mentioned in the first show also, I'm very fond of young talents basically.
Yeah.
So yes, 2-3 matches bad game, it might happen, but you give that player time, he will evolve. Now we have seen the big players also not performing over time, so because we are giving them time now, so give Avesh Khan some time, he'll obviously deliver.
On that note, Devashish Sen sent us Mohammad Rizwan's press conference from Dubai ahead of the match.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly play that for our viewers as well. I mean, Mohammad Rizwan speaking about the Indo-Pak clash. Take a look, and Damini will come back with more questions for our last few minutes of the show.
तुम्हारा पाकिस्तान की जो होप है, क्योंकि शुरू में कुछ आप फंस के खेल रहे थे, बाद में फिर 94 रन किए, 38 रन पर आउट कर दिया, तो रिकॉर्ड विन भी है, लोएस्ट टोटल भी किया हांगकांग ने। तो अब जो अगला मरहला है उसमें कहाँ देख रहे हैं पाकिस्तान को? फिर दूसरा ये कि आपका पिछले मैच में भी फिटनेस का इशू था, आज भी कुछ फिजियो आ रहे थे, तो क्या एक्चुअल होता?
पहली बात आप अच्छा देखिए, इंडिया के साथ सबके सामने है कि एक प्रेशर वाला मैच होता है। पूरी दुनिया एशिया के बाहर भी लोग उसका वेट करती है मैच देखने के लिए, और ऑब्वियसली आपको इंडिया का मैच फाइनल मैच ही लगता है, क्योंकि पूरा अवाम हमारे भी और इंडिया वाले भी देखते रहते हैं। मगर अब उसको जितना नॉर्मल रखा जाए तो बेस्ट है। मुझे तो खैर इतनी इसका अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह चीज़ों की परवाह नहीं, ना देखता हूँ ना पता है, मगर मेरी कोशिश होती है प्लेयरों के साथ भी कि यार जितनी चीज़ को नॉर्मल रखा जाए तो सबसे बेस्ट होगा। क्योंकि एक मैच हम हांगकांग के साथ भी खेले तो इंडिया के साथ भी अंदर बॉल ही खेलना है बल्ले के साथ। अगर आपके जहन में ये कि इंडिया है या XYZ जो उनके सुपर स्टार्स है वो जहन में रहेंगे तो आपने लड़ना कैसा है? सेम ऐसा ही है, क्योंकि हांगकांग के प्लेयर ने भी हमें आउट करना है, एक क्लब के प्लेयर ने भी आउट करना है, और इंडिया के प्लेयर ने भी आउट करना है। तो क्रिकेट एक ही तरह है, अगर उसको सिंपल रखा जाए तो मेरे ख्याल से आसानी होती है। तो ऑब्वियसली मैच बड़ा है और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कॉन्फिडेंट लड़कों का बहुत है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, और वहाँ उस दिन फिर अल्लाह से मांगेंगे चीज़ें कि क्योंकि हमारे हाथ में मेहनत है, बाकी रिजल्ट तो अल्लाह की तरफ से। और जहाँ तक फिटनेस की बात है तो क्रैम्प किसी भी टाइम आ सकते हैं। आप इसको मतलब ऐसा नहीं कहा जा सकता कि यार मैं सुपर फिट हूँ। कभी कभार पानी की ज़्यादती की वजह से आ सकती है, कभी पानी की कमी की वजह से आ सकती है। तो क्रैम्प ऐसी एक चीज़ है कि आज उसके किसी भी दरमियान में आपको प्रेशर, समटाइम प्रेशर ज़्यादा होता है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा तो पानी निकल जाता है। मैं क्रेडिट देता हूँ अपने डॉक्टर्स को, क्लिफी को, फिजियो को। उसने हद दर्जा उससे ज़्यादा एफर्ट की जितना हमें चाहिए, उससे ज़्यादा एफर्ट कर रहे हैं और चीज़ों को रिकवर कर रहे हैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। सारी चीज़ें हमारे लिए प्रोवाइड है, मगर यह एक ऐसी चीज़ है अनफॉर्चुनेटली कि किसी भी टाइम कहीं भी हो सकता है।
आपने कहा पूरी दुनिया में इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच देखा जाता है और उसके साथ साथ फाइनल भी आप समझते हैं कि मैच फाइनल सोच रहे हैं कि अगले संडे को तीसरा मैच भी हो जाए।
तीसरा अच्छा, अब ये हम तो वैसे मजाक में कह चुके हैं आपस में कि यार मुझे लगता है ये बेस्ट ऑफ 3 सीरीज़ ही है, क्योंकि बाकी बहरहाल नहीं तो क्रिकेट है, होता रहता है हमारे आपस में प्लेयरों में यही बात होती है कि यार ये मैच आएगा इंशाल्लाह। उम्मीद है कि फाइनल में अगर आएंगे तो ये तो आपस में बात होती रहती है, मगर ऑब्वियसली क्रिकेट तगड़ी करनी है, हमने मेहनत हमने पूरा करनी है, हमारी कौम की हमसे डिमांड है। और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आप सबके सामने है कि हम इस टाइम हमारी टीम में जो प्लेयर इससे पहले भी था, मगर इस टाइम सबके सामने नज़र आ रहा है कि लड़के जान भी लगा रहे हैं, एफर्ट भी कर रहे हैं, एक दूसरे से मोहब्बत भी है। तो ये चीज़ हमारी कौम की हमसे डिमांड है, वो कर रहे हैं। बाकी रिजल्ट हमारी कौम को भी पता है, आप लोगों को भी पता है कि रिजल्ट तो अल्लाह जल्ल जलालहू के हाथ में है।
ये बताइए कि जो दुबई की कंडीशन है वो आपने भी बताया कि थोड़ी सी टफ होती है। अगला मैच हम भारत से खेलने जा रहे हैं, भारत के साथ मैच का हमेशा से दबाव होता है। ओपनिंग पेयर पे कितना दबाव होगा, क्योंकि हमने देखा कि दोनों मैचेस में बाबर की वैसी कारकर्दगी नहीं रही जैसी हमने लास्ट वर्ल्ड कप में।
सबके सामने बाबर सुपरस्टार है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, वर्ल्ड नंबर 1 है, उसको तरीका आता है किस तरीके से इस तरह चीज़ से निकलना है। और अभी तो सिर्फ बेचारे के 2 ही इनिंग्स हो गए हैं और हम तो कभी कभार मैं कहता हूँ कि इस पर खुश हो कि नज़र ना लग जाए तुझे, तो ये तो एक 2 इनिंग्स है उस बेचारे को, उसको अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इतने रन्स कर दिए। और जैसे आपने कहा कि प्रेशर वाला मैच होता है तो सबके सामने है कि इंडिया पे भी प्रेशर होता है, हम पे भी प्रेशर होता है, और उसमें रिजल्ट उसी के पास जाते हैं जो बहादुरी से हो और कामनेस में हो। तो ये कोशिश हम भी करेंगे और वो भी कर रहे हैं, बाकी अल्लाह से मांगते हैं।
Okay, so Shamrat, I'll come to you. You know, let's delve into Pakistan a bit now. Pakistan, a team. Let's be very brutally honest. They were battered in that first match. That loss has affected them, which was pretty much evident with how they performed against Hong Kong. Let's be very practical. Okay. So, what do you feel? Will they come hard or harder against India? Because I'll tell you that first match, it wasn't a walkover win for either India, or it wasn't a very pathetic loss for Pakistan as well. It went down the wire. That match went down the wire, and extreme thanks to Hardik Pandya for that last 6 which he hit. So, are you expecting Pakistan to come back hard, not strong, but hard against India?
I expect that, because Pakistan has a majority of chances, because they know the ground, they know each and every grounds in the UAE, because the majority of the matches they play in the UAE, so they have chances of winning, and the majority of chances on the turf there. So the thing is that so we saw the previous matches that they took their time. So like they playing that Mohammad Rizwan, Fakhar Zaman, they took time, like playing 20-25 balls, setting them up. After that, in the last 5 overs, they're delivering the runs. That is the main crucial things they're doing, like from 3 to 4 matches, previous matches like that. So that is the crucial thing. So we have to got out the first 3 or 4 batsmen of Pakistan. After that, it's a mediocre lineup for Pakistan. It won't be like very much stress for India.
Final round of questions, Boryada, and very important update which had all Indian fans shocked was the unfortunate exclusion of Ravindra Jadeja because of that unfortunate knee injury he has faced. He won't be a part of the Asia Cup anymore. Akshat Patel replaces him. Do you see this as a major setback for Team India?
See, Ravindra Jadeja is important, and you tried him at number 4.
Yeah.
So he gave you that balance, especially against the leg spinner, so Shadab Khan. So he was sent in with that experiment. So obviously it's a blow.
Yeah.
But having said that, Akshat Patel has done very well for India as well. So one man's miss out is another man's opportunity. Again, Devashish Sen finds this report. Take a look quickly before I come back and answer this question.
Indian team all-rounder Ravindra Jadeja has been ruled out of the ongoing Asia Cup 2022 tournament. Jadeja has sustained a right knee injury and is ruled out of the tournament. He is currently under the supervision of the BCCI medical team. The All India Senior Selection Committee has named Akshat Patel as the replacement for Ravindra Jadeja for the remainder of the tournament. Akshat was earlier named as one of the standbys in the squad and will join the team in Dubai soon.
Just like you saw, I think Ravindra Jadeja is an important player. But India does have the talent pool. For me, what is worrying, Shamrat mentioned about the Pakistan top order, Babar Azam is due. And he's the best in the world. So if Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan both fire, then it's a problem. So importantly, you've got to bowl well in the power play again, and you've got to close out well.
Absolutely.
So this is what is going to decide the match.
And from here, thank you for raising the topic of Babar Azam. Virat Kohli from India, equivalent is Babar Azam. Now Babar Azam is having a lean patch. We know the Babar Azam, he can be so dangerous when he gets going, but Babar Azam is yet to express himself in this Asia Cup. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but are you expecting him to blast off?
I like Babar Azam as a player, but I want him to come back, but not against India.
Point to be noted.
So from cricket's point of view, he should come back and he will come back, but not against India.
That's very diplomatically, very safely played. That's a good defense shot, I would say. Shamrat, Team India is quite depleted. There was unfortunately Jasprit Bumrah missing out. Then unfortunately Jadeja is missing out. Then from Pakistan, there's Shaheen Shah Afridi who has missed out. Naseem Shah, luckily, thank God, he has regained his health and is back. I'll ask the toughest question now. Is India making it 2-0 or is Pakistan bouncing back?
India making it 2-0.
India making it 2-0, Rohan?
Obviously, 2-0.
I'm going to Dubai. If India doesn't take next time, and I'm traveling to Dubai for the World Cup. So RevSportz will once again be there in numbers. We'll join Damini, Rohan and Shomrat on a live link with Devashish and some of our other colleagues who have already reached Dubai. So yes, India has to. But again, as I said, it's a 3-match India-Pakistan build-up. This is match number 2.
I'll tell you, this is clairvoyance of another level. This is literally clairvoyance of another level. Like already we know everything. This is a 3-match series. But on a serious note, ladies and gentlemen, you were hearing my panelists, Bodia Mojumdar, Rohan Chaudhary, Shomrat Roy and myself, Damini Basu. Do not forget to tune into this once again extremely electrifying clash of the arch rivals. Once again, India versus Pakistan. Thank you so much for joining. And of course, to all our fans, do not forget to keep sending us your questions and queries. We will answer them to the best of our capabilities. Thank you so much.